But first, I figure you guys want to talk about like the other news Star Wars is kind of making,
Yeah.
about like just everything right now. So, if you don't know, Star Wars released a statement, I guess, was it yesterday,
Yeah.
saying, I should have pulled up the actual tweet itself, but saying there's no room, in this world for like racism, and it said, something like there's countless species in the galaxy, don't choose to be racist, and they had a picture of Moses Ingram, who's Reva in the new show. So there's, her, and then it kind of came after she posted a video, I believe, on Instagram, and so let's just watch the video real quick, and then kind of take it from there.
There's nothing anybody can do about this. There's nothing anybody can do to stop this hate. And so I question what my purpose is, and even being here in front of you saying that this is happening. I don't really know. I don't really know. But I think the thing that bothers me is that, like, sort of this feeling that I've had inside of myself, which no one has told me, but this feeling of like, I just got to shut up and take it. I just kind of got to bear it. And I'm not built like that. So I really just wanted to come on, I think, and say thank you to the people who show up for me in the comments and the places that I'm not going to put myself. And to the rest of y'all weird.
All right. So that was like the original. In the beginning, they don't show the actual beginning part. And in the beginning, she actually has screenshots of messages she was getting from it. And they were not good.
Yep, I've seen them.
She was called the N-word. She was being referred to as a diversity hire. Somebody said like Operation Get Behind Darkies is real. I mean, that's horrible. Making fun of her just her in general, so
they made fun of her being a woman, her complexion as a woman, her race. I mean, they've just gone out all those things. I mean, it's so toxic. Yeah, it's just toxic, and that toxicity is not really. There's no room for that. I don't know why everyone feels like to build themselves up, you need to tear someone else down. Why can't you just enjoy it for what it is? And there's no need for all those things.
Yeah, and what did she do to warrant any of this? She's doing a job that she was hired for, which, by the way, I think she's doing a pretty good job at so far.
Don't get me wrong. Her character.
I don't understand, and it takes a very special type of pathetic to do something like that.
Yeah.
You're sitting here, you're sitting here bullying the actress that was hired to just to do their job.
They're reading a script, Brandon. That's what's so funny. Like, it's like someone wrote these parts for them. This is all part of what it is. So why are we even arguing with the actress? What? Who cares?
Yeah.
She's doing.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't understand. And they give fans and people who love this content like us a really horrible image and a really horrible name.
Yeah. I agree.
They like how dare they call themselves fans?
Yeah.
It's just it's sickening, and they do this for any and every reason that they're able to, and it's really unfortunate.
What do you say, Lloyd?
I think it's done, really. Like, why even like waste your time to make the effort to insult somebody? Like, we've been dealing with this for many years. Like, it doesn't faze me at all, the fact that I work with different races at all. Like, I would never think about any of that at all. Like, here we are, we're diverse, in this show here. Like, and it's crazy to me that there's still people out there and I wonder if it's like the old generation just kind of teaching the newer generation. But still, it's I'm my line of work. That is not even like a thing, because I see different people from all over the place, all over the world, and it's crazy to me that in my own country I still see this, and I still it's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Why? Like, stop. Like, it's just dumb.
Really.
Don't even make the effort for it.
Yeah.
Just ignore it. Move on. Enjoy what we all came here to be. You know, we're all part of the Star Wars fans, and you know, this is what brought us here. Don't just watch it just to hate.
I
Makes
agree.
me wonder, like, imagine if the internet existed like back in the 80s when Billy D. Williams was cast.
Yeah.
The internet in the 80s? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't even
that
think
would not have been good. But that's actually a thing that a lot of these racist kind of comments or people defending it are saying is like, oh well, you know, Billy D. Williams didn't get any hate, blah blah blah. Who else am I thinking? Giancarlo Esposito didn't get any hate. Carl Withers didn't get any hate. But I was like, you don't know that. Like, they could, and they're not, and also they're a little bit older, so they're not on social media the way a 28-year-old is going to be on social media. But like, you don't know that they've gotten that. I'm sure if you go to any of those three men, they will all say it, you know.
But have you heard James Earl Jones ever talk about anything? James Earl Jones tells you all the crap that he's been through. He's been through the laundry list of everything. So I just know that he has seen things that we don't even want to talk about on any of these shows. And it's not like it's gotten worse. I just think that you've provided a platform for people to use their toxic.
I'm pretty sure. I remember them putting John Boyega. John Boyega went through it.
Oh yeah, John Boyega definitely went through it.
You know.
Marie Kelly Tran, I think, went through.
Definitely, they came after her horribly.
Yeah, I mean, but it's. What was I gonna say? So there's those guys the saying that, which also is like, that's not how racism works. Like, not like, just because not every single person of minority is degraded or talked down to doesn't mean like, oh well, that person didn't get talked down to, so therefore there's no racism. It's like, that's not how it works. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. There's always some excuse, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unless you're a straight
so you get a lot of,
you know.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of that, but also so there's that from the fans, and then you have a lot of other fans saying like, oh, because we're criticizing the character, we're racist. And I'm like, that's two separate things that you're crossing the lines with. But you should be able to like criticize, I don't like this character. It's not on Moses Ingram. You know, like you said, she's reading lines. If she did a bad job, then the director should have said something. The executive producer. I mean, how many executives? Catherine Kennedy. There's so many people that would have been like, "Hey, that was kind of bad. Let's do it
Catherine
again."
Kennedy,
I'm just saying.
I don't line there. No, she ain't gonna say.
Yeah. But I mean, Deborah Chow's a great director.
Yeah.
You know, so
Deborah Chow wouldn't allow it.
Yeah,
she's developing what she's doing.
And you know what? She's not doing a bad job for her. I don't like her character. I personally, just me. I'm a black man. I don't like her character. I don't like the way she does all this stuff. But she's doing a great job of being not liking her character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like, that's what it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to like the character. That's what it is.
Like her. She's a villain. Hello.
It's like, and she's doing a good job of being unlikable. That's fine. But it's what is needed for this show. I don't like Ewan McGregor when Obi-Wan. I was just telling Tank, Obi-Wan, better stop acting like a bitch. You know, come on, let's go, Obi-Wan. You know, tell me I don't like Obi-Wan Kenobi, or Ewan McGregor,
or Ewan McGregor.
Either way, you know, I'm just saying that those things you should be able to distinguish, saying those things rather than attacking a person or because of their race or because their complexion or because of their sexuality or any of those things.
Yeah, they're just finding reasons, and and what really kills me is people started doing this 2 episodes into the game, two episodes into it.
Yeah,
like nothing.
you hate the.
I mean, no one knows anything,
villain, or you hate the actress for the villain that you're supposed to not like. Yeah, that's really sound logic, you idiots.
Yeah. I think Star Wars Theory, he spoke about this as well. I mean, he's probably the biggest Star Wars channel on YouTube. And he had a pretty good take, and he goes, yeah, she's annoying, but she's supposed to be annoying. She's annoying to the other Inquisitors on the show. Like, they're all annoyed with her, and I think me and Brian yesterday off air were talking about it. It's also like, she's also young. She's, I think in real life she's 28, but in the character, I think she's supposed to be around 23.
Yeah, 21, 23.
Tell me a 21 to 23-year-old who has power, has like physical power, like the Force, and thinks they're invincible. I mean, and
how
wants more power. Yeah, I mean, most 21-year-olds are annoying.
Annie was the same way.
But yeah, that's a whole nother thing. How many annoying characters are there in Star Wars that you wind up loving? Ahsoka was super annoying, and she's amazing now. Young Anakin sucked. Hayden Christensen Anakin sucked, and the people love him now. I mean, there's so many. Kylo Ren was super annoying. Ezra from Rebels. I mean, these are all like annoying characters that got fleshed out and grew up because they grew up. And Luke Skywalker, the first
was
one.
The most annoying character ever invented, and you're like, what is wrong with you? Why you need to get all this assness out? That doesn't make any sense. Like, come on,
right?
And we grew to love him, and to the point where he almost became what Star Wars was about.
Yeah.
So you have to give space, time, and see where the characters go.
Character development, character arcs. That's what makes things great. So, I think in time, I'm not gonna fully judge which is why we don't do a season rating until the end of the season. You know what I mean? Because then we watched it all, we see how it all played out, and then we kind of like take it from there. We'll review each episode individually, but at the end is when you have the full picture, and then that's when you get to look at it. Right. So there's a lot of people that with the leaks were upset about the leaks, which I know you guys don't know. I don't know, Brandon. I'm not going to talk about it, but people are already kind of like making their own like assumptions even before the show even started. Yeah. And that's just kind of really shitty, really, really shitty to do. And then there was a thing today I saw somebody say was, if you're mad at Moses Ingram for being a bad character, for like doing what she's doing on screen is bad, so therefore she as the person is bad, then why aren't you mad at Mark Hamill for what he did with Luke in The Last Jedi? Because it's not him. You know what I mean? It's like it's the director. You know what I mean? So, you gotta let things play out.
Darth Vader for killing everybody.
Yeah,
How dare you kill everybody? Yeah, well, kind of character. I was written that way.
Yeah. So, I know. Here, let me play this real quick. I don't know. You got anything else to say, Martin? I know we've been kind of.
No, man. You guys been basically almost repeating yourself, but I mean, it's just kind of like it's just what we all think. We all think the same thing. It's why.
It's.
I mean, stupid.
It's very upsetting. That a young woman can be like, I'm told there's nothing I can do. I'm like, that's fucked up. Like I don't.
That crushed me. That hit me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's upsetting, but that's kind of reality out here for a lot of things. For a lot of people, that's the reality. There's things you can't deal with because you can't do anything about it because people are keyboard warriors behind the keyboard. They'll say whatever they want to say, and you don't know whether to take it seriously or not take it seriously. And there's literally nothing you can do about it. And it's frustrating.
Yeah, incel losers.
So So we'll finish on this. This is Hugh McGregor came out and he said something on the subject. So let's just watch this.
It seems that some of the fan base from this influential fan base have decided to attack Moses Ingram online and send her the most horrendous racist DMs. And I heard some of them this morning and it just broke my heart. Moses is a brilliant actor. She's a brilliant woman. And she's absolutely amazing in this series. She brings so much to the series. She brings so much to the franchise. And it just sickened me to my stomach to hear that this had been happening. I just want to say, as the leading actor in the series, as the executive producer on the series, that we stand with Moses. We love Moses. And if you're sending her bullying messages, you're no Star Wars fan in my mind. There's no place for racism in this world. And I totally stand with Moses.
Enough said.
Yeah. You said it all. You know, if you're doing stuff like this, you really don't deserve to call yourself a fan.
Yeah.
And that's putting
You
it
know
lightly.
I almost want to say, let's case closed. Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
That was perfect. Perfect ending.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said it all.